will just introduce you to our judges, I guess. Myself, Mr. Adams, our two lovely guests in the corner, our head speaker, our head timer, will be Nicole. She will stand at 5 minutes, sit at 6 minutes, and standing at 7 minutes. Our backup timer will be Mr. Mark Langer.
Imagine children's books with no pictures. Imagine Saturday mornings with no cartoons. Senators, fellow JCI members, and honored guests. Have you ever worn a nice shirt, seen a movie, or walked in a public place? These are all examples of art. Music, dance, film, theater, design, architecture, publishing, fashion, and comedy all add color and vibrancy to our everyday lives. In BC, the arts and cultural sector employs more than 78,000 people. Yet artists are among the most underpaid professionals in our society. They make, on average, $22,000 a year. The average employee makes $37,000 a year, meaning that artists make 37% less than the average worker. In 2008, the provincial government spent $47 million on arts and received $5 billion in return. That's not a handout, that's a gift from the arts to our economy. In Canada, the national average of spending per capita on the arts is $27. The Yukon comes number one, spending $270 per person. BC, we come dead last, spending a measly $6 per person. And the government keeps on cutting. Even minor cuts to this sector have heavy consequences because artists and cultural institutions are already working on a tight budget. They stretch the dollar as far as possible, working with volunteers and underpaid staff. Art is an incredible force to the development of a community. It helps to develop pride in local traditions and provide a sense of belonging. Health in the arts has a lot of research that make positive connections to each other. Visual art classes increase observational skills of medical students, and hospital gardens provide calming nature views proven to reduce stress. The relationship between arts and education has also been widely studied. It's proven art classes increase student self-confidence, build communication, and prepare our young people to be resourceful and creative problem solvers. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Theatre. I got practical, hands-on experience in every aspect of theatre. But the lessons I learned were much larger. Number one, how to be calm during a crisis. Have you ever been on stage when somebody dropped their line and it was up to you to save the show and improvise with a smile in front of 500 people? Number two, a good eye for audience perception. I learned what sells tickets and what does not. The business students I went to school with were buried in books and theory and didn't sell anything. I was out selling a product to the public every single semester. That's huge. Did you know that theater departments are frequently the only academic department that actually sells anything? Number three, understand and respect deadlines. Because let me tell you, opening night is non-negotiable. Number four, how to be versatile. I can sing, dance, and act, but I can also run a table saw, sewing machine, rewire light fixture, do a sound check, and wield paintbrush. I learned how to acquire skills and to do so quickly. It's skills and experiences like this that make me extremely valuable to all types of companies. In the consumer-based society we live in, what the success of the company means for the success of their career. So, we do not travel to New York, London, or Rome for the long plane rides and jet lag. No. We go to experience the culture, taste the food, see the architecture, view famous paintings like the Mona Lisa, and watch a ballet. So just because you do not like art, you do not understand what it means, and you do not know what was involved to create it, does not mean it is not valuable. It provides a sense of belonging, unites communities, increases tourism, and vibrantly colors our lives. So how do we ensure that the arts and cultural sector of our province continues to grow? That's so easy, and the time is right now. Go out and see a Mount Baker Theatre production. Participate in Sam Steele Days. Go see a